All right. Let's see what black people think of it.
You're gonna love the view. Wet down there.
It's wet down there.
Oh, it's your guys' first time? Yeah, just like keep going down straight. The waterfall's gonna be on the left. You're gonna love it.
I feel attacked.
It's so green. The color.
So accurate.
It's worth it. That's funny.
Oh, white people.
I love it.
Yeah.
So
That's
true. It's like, you guys' first time.
The waterfall.
There's
It's
rocks.
gonna be great.
No, there's no being cool as a white person on a hike.
No.
There is none. So that's what they're making a comment on, I believe.
It's not a cool person activity.
No.
I don't think. Yeah, it's hard to look cool.
You don't hike, Chrissy?
I do hike. I hike a
Oh,
lot.
okay. You just don't think you're a cool person. I think you're a cool person, Chrissy.
Thank you. I do hike, but I definitely don't. I never look cool or good when I'm on a hike. It's
Nobody
like,
does. That's what we're
no
saying.
makeup.
You can be
unmatched.
cool and go hiking,
unflattering.
but you cannot be cool while hiking.
No, because you're like you look
And the
stupid.
people with the poles, you're not
The
skiing.
poles, unless you're
walking.
going up
That
a
makes me
mountain,
laugh, yeah.
poles are
They
unnecessary.
can be helpful. They can be helpful.
Can we ask the black gentleman in the group? Have you ever been on a hike? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm Keanu. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
I apologize. Have you ever been on a hike? Do you find it as lame as I do, or
Yo,
no?
I got 2 hiking stories for you, yo.
Ooh, I would love to hear.
One time I was in Boy Scouts and we took this long ass fucking hike and we hiked so far we came back to civilization. It was roads and cars and shit. I was like, bro, come the fuck on, yo. And then they had to come pick us up because we got lost. Another time.
Wait, you mean you got lost because you went to civilization? You were supposed to get lost in the forest, but you guys couldn't figure out how to get lost in the forest. Is
well,
that
the way they got it set up is like the forest is all camp area. So it's like if you want to like go get lost in the forest, you'd have to cross the river, okay, or the lake or whatever they had out there. But you
Like
basically couldn't
forest
get lost as long as you
shit,
stayed.
yeah, like,
As long as you stayed like by the river on this side, all of that was camps going straight down. It's all camps, right?
Gotcha.
So one morning, one of the older cats, he starts waking everybody up at the butt crack of dawn. We're like, yo, what's
I
going
love
on?
somebody that says cats. I'm gonna start calling people cats.
It's jazz terminology.
Yeah.
It is. So we all get up and shit. All the boys get up. He like, come on, yo. We about to go raid the other camp. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, yo, everybody grab snowballs in your hand. We're going to raid the other camp. So we went to go raid another Boy Scout troop camp at like 5 a.m. We don't know these kids from nothing.
Love that.
Crazy ass white boy. I think he went to the military, became a Navy SEAL or some shit like that. But he was fucking crazy white boy. Crazy. He was cool as shit though. Mad fucking cool. Everybody
Cool
fucked
cat,
with him.
right? He was
Huh?
Cool cat.
Cool cat.
Cats.
So we going. And he like, Brian, you the smallest and you the fastest. Cause my name's Brian. So he said, Brian, you're the smallest and you're the fastest. You just go in and peg whoever, and then I'm gonna
Peg?
follow up right behind you. Yeah. So
And
I
you
had,
said, I'm not small where
You
it
can
counts.
follow up.
Said we're gonna go raid the other. It could have been mistaken for rape, and then he said peg. So your story here,
Pause.
getting a
Pause.
little sus. Just teasing.
So I remember coming up over the hill. It's like a little like, cause all the snow is built up. So we climb over the snow to raid their camp. And I remember seeing a kid like by the campfire by himself. And I just hauled ass. Boom, smacked him right in the face with a snowball. Kept going. I didn't even look back to see what was coming. Then there was another kid. He's in a lean-to, sleep, switched hands. Boom, smacked him with the snowball. He woke up. I turned around. Our whole troop was just boom, boom, boom. Big ass fucking snowball fight. We was all fighting. That shit was crazy.
Oh wow!
This sounds like Black Moonrise Kingdom.
Yeah, honestly, in the snow.
It was two black kids in our troop, me and Adam. Everybody else was white. Crazy ass
Oh,
white boys.
never
We in
mind.
Jersey. These is all crazy ass white boys. White boys, the white boys we grew up around was like they dads all were like military dads. So all the kids just were like in the manhunt and fighting and shit like that. So that's who the fuck I grew up with, you know, and that's what they did. They wanted to fucking raid people's camp, and I had to be
Wow.
down because I was in the troop.
Wait, that's really
Where
cool
are
that
you
you were
from,
Boy Scout. How
actually?
far did you get?
I ain't get far at all because we was just fucking throwing snowballs at other troops. We lost
That's
everything.
sexual innuendo. They went and raided their camp. You know,
You pegged people.
they pegged.
We were like the
From behind.
Lincoln
You made
Village.
it to at least third base, or
we
else
were,
you
we
wouldn't
were
have
we
gotten
were
any of your
notorious.
badges, I assure you.
Like everybody knew, like when it came to Boy Scout camp, they used to have like competitions. Everybody knew we was gonna lose, but nobody could sleep. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna lose, but we're gonna catch you in the morning.
One of my very, very first dates with Frank, we were like, let's go hiking. So we went and hiked in this brand new park. That well, no, it was not that it was new, it was new to us. And we were like, this might have been during our Pokemon Go phase of the pandemic. No, it wasn't. It was one of our first dates. So it had to be pre-pandemic. So we're playing, I don't know. I don't know why the fuck we were in this park. Just probably walking around. And then it starts to get dark. And we're like, wow, we are nowhere near the car. We have no fucking clue where we are. And we keep walking. It gets darker and darker. We're like, we really don't know where we are. And then it starts to rain. And my phone died at this point.
No.
It starts to rain and it starts to really come down. And it's cold. It's definitely the fall. And we're like, fuck. And we're like, it's getting real dark. And now it's pounding rain. And we're like, what? And I was trying to keep my cool, but I was like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like, are we gonna sleep outside? My phone is dead. I think
the only thing that you
think-
can do is snuggle for warmth, and then
I
he'll
think-
put his penis
I
inside.
think both our phones were dead. And then in the distance, we see a little barn, and we run to it, and there's horses inside, and we're like, we're gonna fucking sleep in this barn tonight. Like, it was insane. And then we were like, okay, I guess we're sleeping in the barn tonight because our phones are dead. It's dark and it's pouring. So we have
That's
to sleep.
peak caucasity right there.
It was
Two
caught
white folks sleeping in a
craziness.
barn.
I was like, we're really gonna see what I look like without
Are you
makeup.
telling me that was your first date?
Not first date, but it was very
One of
early
them.
on. And then
What
finally we see a guy. We see a guy like coming around the back. He was leaving the barn. I guess it was like his barn, or he knew the horses or
He was
something.
coming around the back.
He was
Yeah.
coming, and then we were like, how do we? This guy was our only hope. We were like, but then there was so much pressure. Like, how do we approach this guy without looking like we're gonna kill him? You know what I mean? Like that we're gonna like tag team him and like peg him to death. And we're like, okay, we're like, excuse me, sir, please, hear us out. Like our phones, we're wet, we're soaking wet. We're just like,
room at the inn, and I'm about to give birth to a virgin.
we're soaking wet with dead phones.
Most
We're like,
babies are virgins.
we were like, we were hiking, we got lost, we're wet, our phones are dead. Please help us. Like, do you know where the parking lot is? Can you help us drive back to the parking lot? And we really strong armed him into giving us a ride. We're like, please, we're gonna sleep in here with your horse. Like, and he really was like very begrudgingly let us in his truck and like gave us a ride.
I'd have had to go back to the house for my firearm if I didn't have it on me. And one of y'all would have been driving.
We
I'd
were
have been in
like-
the back seat. You too.
Yeah, we were like,
Drive.
"Thank
I'm
you
gonna sit in the
so
back
much."
seat.
This could have been like a horror movie. What if he was a
I know.
murderer?
I know. And then Frank was like, quick, give him a blow.
Why was
And I
he
was like,
Yes. Oh my god.
But we got so lucky because we were about to sleep in that barn for sure.
Mm-mm.
So anytime you're sad about anything, Chrissy, you should think about that moment in your life and be
Yeah.
like, wow, I'm living on borrowed time.
Right, because it was the most desperate. Well, not the most, but top 5 most desperate times. This is Lauren hiking. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Wow. I
look at
have
those
my
boots.
walking stick and everything.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I have a
Oh,
walking stick.
Look at
Wait,
those
wait,
boots.
What?
Nah, zoom in on those boots. What is that around your leg?
What is
that the pants?
this?
Yeah.
Warmers.
Yeah, no, it's like
BDSM equipment? What is this?
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. But when it's not being used for BDSM, it's being used to help you trek through a forest. Because, like,
so no,
yeah,
no
So you don't get bugs to bite you.
It's really, yeah, it's like because these branches are really thick and like poke and like thorny and shit. So you have,
Oh.
yeah.
So is that an attachment to the pants or is that the pants?
No, they're called gaiters. Like you just pop them on.
Attachment.
That's like you attach them
How
over.
many sets of gaiters do you have?
None. I like
One
part
is
of
too
this.
many.
For every one of her limbs.
It was a guided walking tour, and so these people gave us gaiters to put on.
Oh. I know
Like,
they use them in the
God.
desert too. They
These
go all the way over your shoes, and it keeps
These
the sand from
pants
getting in your
zip off,
shoes.
don't
Those
they?
pants is fly.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
It's like the forest version of the beginning of 127 hours. I'm glad you didn't lose an arm. Like just
I
being-
even have gloves on. Yeah, it was an intense.
Your
Those
This
are
is the
gardening
like the
gloves.
whitest picture ever.
Those is gardening gloves, bro. Who is that?
That's me.
That's
yo.
Lauren.
That is not you.
That's her.
Why do you look
That's
different?
what she looks like when she hikes. All right.
Lauren, you have to show this to people who think you're Hispanic.
Whoever thought that you were Hispanic?
She look
Wow.
like Jim
Bust
Carrey
out.
in that.
Your
Oh,
gators.
shit.
But maybe she's trying to cross the border in that outfit. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
No,
Good disguise.
she came to cross the
Guys.
border in that outfit. They let her right through.
Yes.
So not Hispanic. They would just let her right in. They'd be
Crawling
like,
under barbed wire is no big deal in that outfit.
they'd be
Yeah.
like, this white lady's just going for a hike. Welcome back to America.
Terrible.